up, world? What up, world? Back again. It is the Country Rap Report. Yours truly, Vic XL.
What up? What you do, Spank?
And y'all know what we do right here. This is the show we give you our opinion, our expertise, our reviews on some of your favorite videos in the genre of country rap. We also give you AMAs where you, the viewer, the listener, have an opportunity to ask us any question, and we will get you those answers expeditiously. And we also give you exclusive interviews with some of your favorite artists in the genre of country rap. Today, we're here to talk about videos. And I got to say, salute to the whole genre of country rap. When we started this journey almost 200 episodes ago, we struggled. We started off doing 3 videos an episode. And then we quickly bumped up to 4 videos, and now there are so many videos that it's going to be videos that won't get reviewed. Probably nothing. Depot's working, man.
I'm proud of them.
Yes.
That's what you should be doing. Work, and work.
I remember years ago when we had this show called Our Nation. And a lot of independent artists started doing things because they knew they had a platform.
Right.
And so I hope that some of the motivation of some of the artists is we have a platform.
And this is why we're doing it too, to help them get some exposure. Now there's some people out there that I'm against giving exposure to. Because when we gave them exposure, they didn't even cut back or nothing. So I'm gonna keep giving the exposure to the new folks that are out there. We just discovered 13 new people that we've never reviewed. So I would lean more towards giving somebody that's never had the shine than to keep talking about somebody that we've given them more and more and more and more opportunities, and they never said thank you not one time. That's just me though.
That's not a blackball list.
Oh no.
And the only reason I'm saying that because there's gonna be someone who watches this and say, I told you they blackballed me.
No, ain't no black. It's a support equals support list.
Yes.
And when you support us, you move to the top of our list. Because we want you to win. We're not doing this for us. We could be doing a rap show. We could be doing a gospel rap show. We could be doing a whole lot of other shit right now between he and I, but we're over here to help you guys. We're trying to.
What we could be doing?
Grow. What's that?
We both could be doing shows about businesses that we've both launched in the past 6 months.
Yeah.
You could be doing a show about driving.
Yeah.
I could be doing a show about kids busting your bounce house. I'm just joking. That hasn't happened. But we both could be doing shows on how to create businesses.
Yes.
Because I think both
serial entrepreneurs.
Yes.
That's for sure.
And now we both have launched. Let's pat ourselves on the back for a second.
For sure. For sure.
We have both launched businesses in 2022.
Yeah.
6 months in.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to stop there because that's going to go part of that AMA that I keep saying about investing in yourself.
Okay. All right.
Even if you don't have the money, you can figure out a way to make it happen.
Oh, yeah. And it starts with just doing it, though.
Yes, not talking about it.
Yeah. You can talk about it and plan it for days and decades. You got to jump off that porch, man.
Yep. All right, man, but let's get into some of these videos because that's why we are here. Shout out to the gang. All right, first artist up. And you know what I like? Every time we do a show, we're going to always at least get one artist that we haven't reviewed. And today we're going to get 2. All right, first artist up is a gentleman who goes by the name of Lewis Hensley. The name of this joint is Cocaine Cowboys, and it features an artist named J. Vinci. All right, I do have to say this. Right now, this visual is on my list for video of the year because this visual is smooth.
Okay, I'm gonna put my post-it note on it right now.
So for smoothness and concept, it's definitely on my list of videos of the year.
Okay.
Now, the first thing I noticed in this video was there was a lack of what we always look for, bars. There were no bars. This song actually had what I consider a country rap pop appeal. This song is very, very popish, but the visual is a complete Western scene with a little heist. Then they got a Ferrari scene. They got a yacht scene, but then they got the typical Western chase scene. So they embodied a lot of things in this video. The video was directed by someone by the name of Curtis Norris. Never heard of them before, but they definitely will probably be in the list of director of the year just because this video deserves to be in contention of video of the year. I really, really enjoyed the song. I really enjoyed the song. It made me do a little, it's making me do a lot more research on Lewis Hensley because he's listed as an artist, also producer, and I think he produced the track. The average typical country rap fan, this might go a little bit over their head. It might be a little too clean cut and popish for them, but I did appreciate it. I just wanted to hear some bars. But I did appreciate the fact that Lewis Hensley got that old Michael Jackson footwork in the video because he be doing that little, I don't know, when your feet go, I can do it. If y'all can see my feet, I'm doing it. But Lewis Hensley seems to be very, very entertaining. I just don't know how much more we'll cover him in the genre of country rap. But I did enjoy this visual. Radio ready, had all the elements for a pop record.
Radio ready.
I think this record is ready for the radio. Not country radio.
Okay. All right.
I think the reason this song ended up on someone's desk, because this is a straight out the inbox record.
Okay.
Somebody sent us this record, and maybe the Cocaine Cowboys, I don't know, maybe the Western visual. This is something I definitely, if someone just said, watch this video, I don't know if I would have sent it to us to review, but I did like what I seen. Does it have replay value for me? No, because it's too clean. This is shiny.
Okay, I disagree, and I'm gonna disagree on a couple things. My positives: dope beat, great mix.
Did I say dope beat?
Oh
yeah. I'm sorry, because the beat, I got it wrote. That's the last thing I got. The beat was banging.
Yeah, love the beat, love the beat, and love the varying vocals between the high pitched singer that you got, and then the really mellow type of tone that Lewis, is it Hensley or Hensley? Lewis, I'm gonna call him Lewis. The mellow pitch that Lewis got. All right. On the negatives though, and the negatives is all on the video, and Vic gave the more of the positives to the video. I like the wardrobe and I love the scenes, but I didn't think the city scenes had anything to do with the country scenes.
It did not.
I thought it was like something weird and some sort of what's that show that's on HBO where there's like weird country shit versus like other world type of stuff. Anyway, I thought it was kind of weird. And then on top of it, the video was moving too much. It was way too many angles. Like this shit was turning this way a lot, and then turning that way, and then it wouldn't focus a lot of times. There was just so much movement. That confused me, and I didn't like it because it was throughout the entire video. There was no steady camera. Like the camera was moving the entire video. Like it was, even when he was zooming in on the booties that was in the video, it was zooming in and coming down. There wasn't a zoom in and just zoom in. It was a movement. Like it was this entire video moved for me, and it gave me a dance feel, and I didn't feel like dancing, especially after listening to the song. The song was a good vibe. Now, I didn't like, this is, Lewis, this ain't on you. This is on your video guy. There was way too much movement in this. You clean this up by having some steadiness. Clean this up by having at least some straight on camera angles, so where there's not a lot of left and right or up and down. Like this video moved way too much for me. And I thought it was too busy. It was dizzying. This probably needs to come with a disclaimer for anybody that wants to watch it, because you might feel a little vertigo after watching the video. But the wardrobe though, on point. the people, the actors, actresses, models, or whatever that is, on point. Mixing and mastering, on point. All of that. Like there's nothing negative to say about all of that, but the video was so distracting for me that I would much have rather to listen to the song than to have watched the video. And because of basing it and judging this on the video, I couldn't give you a perfect score based off of that because the video was too much for me. This is one of those times that I wanted somebody to really dumb it down and give me the basics instead of giving me everything that was given to me in the video. And because of that, I had to take off just 1 point. So you got a 19 as your score instead of having a perfect score.
All right, so my question is this. Based off what you said that you probably would rather listen to this song as opposed to watching it.
Right.
So when you listen to this song, do you think country rap?
No, I'm thinking something
popish radio type.
Pop all day. This is pop all day for real.
That's why I said it's when I say you said you didn't want to dance, right?
Right.
And so to me, when you say dance, I say pop. We're probably talking the same thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Like it was very happy. Now, I'm gonna go back to the video.
Okay.
Because a lot of times you say things that make me like, okay, that's what I was saying. When I said the Ferrari scene, the yacht scene, that was too much. They could have just gave us the Western scene.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and not the balcony scene either.
Oh yeah, and the balcony.
Not that one either, because okay. If you're gonna do one or the other, this is 2 videos. Remove the country shit and just do the high end. I'm rich and famous, or I like expensive toys and beautiful women, that type of thing. Do that Miami shit or do that LA shit. That's one video. But the country shit, that's a whole nother video. Like it's 2 different videos that was meshed together just for shits and giggles, and it made no sense as you watching the video. Like, why is this taking place? You know, wasn't he just on the balcony? He had a clean ass white suit, and now he's running through the damn, you know, with a poncho and shooting people. Like, why? You know, now had you made that be like a movie scene and you were shooting it like it was behind the scenes of a movie scene, perfect sense, because now it's all Hollywood. But we didn't get any of that. We just got like 2 different varying scenes that made no sense about each other.
I also feel like with the name of the record, Cocaine Cowboys.
Why?
They could have just gave us the Western.
Yeah, there was no cocaine in it. I didn't see no cocaine in the video.
That's probably what there was in the suitcase.
Oh, they had the white in the suitcase, but show it. Pull out some sugar or some flour and at least show it. But it,
well, that book of sugar eye.
Right. It made no sense. Like, why is this the name of the song when we're not even seeing an ounce of cocaine? Like, it's just random. I didn't get that. But
to me, you know, all those camera angles and the movement,
right?
That would have been cool with the chase of the Western.
It would have been. It would have been, yes, for that.
They could have just gave me that, and it probably would have been even more. Erase that. Take that out of video contention. Take that off. Right. Erase that, please. You're right. It's gonna be too many more good videos. I'm sorry, Lewis. We just withdrew your nomination.
Oh, I'm gonna save this because I got one in here that I'm putting for it for sure. I'll just move it over to her.
And you just gave it away.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
And we already don't agree. We already don't agree. All right, next up, brand new. Also a new artist. Never had an opportunity to cover this guy. He goes by the name of GTW Rome. And the name of this joint is Cut It Up 2. And it features Wild Bill and
Bezz Believe.
Thank you. You notice I didn't want to mess his name up? Wild Bill and Bezz Believe. All right, so
can I go?
You want to start?
Let me do this. And I'm gonna go over the negatives because I took real short notes. I liked the song, but I felt like your features outdid you, GTW. The mixing and mastering is just okay on this. So because it's just okay, and you got 2 features, I took off a point for that on the audio. As I'm grading these guys 1 through 10, GTW got a 6 from me because I didn't feel like he represented his track. But also Wild Bill got a 6 from me. Wild Bill got a 6 for me because Wild Bill created his own damn hook and went off left field with it. Like, he was like, you know, I'm gonna make this my own song now. Fuck it, this ain't your song no more. I'm gonna repo it. But Bezz Believe got a 10. So, but in that order, I probably would have went Wild Bill first, GTW second, then Bezz Believe to close it out, because Bezz verse stood out more so than the other folks. On the video side, this is another video that needed a steady camera guy. This video was all over the place, and I hated it. And I thought the effects were just okay. They weren't distracting, so I didn't take off for that. But I definitely took off a point because of the camera angles and the movement of the camera. I don't know, and this is a rap thing, and then we need to get out of this shit ASAP. Rappers, when you or camera folks or artists, when they are, I'm gonna use my phone as an example of what a camera does in a normal rap shoot. Camera guy staying still. This is it right here. This is the whole shoot. It's the whole shoot right here. Motherfucker, if you don't sit this thing on here and zoom in on the people who we need to be zooming on so we can see what they are doing, you ain't got to do all of this. You can add those effects in the After Effects when you're editing. You don't have to do all of this. All of this is distracting.
You know what I think they're doing? You know what I think they be doing?
What's that?
I think they be
yeah, that too. Bro, we don't need you to feel the beat. We need you to calm the fuck down, cameraman. We need camera angles that are consistent. The camera angles where you can zoom in and we can see what the people look like. We don't need you hype. Calm down, fam. You know, but because of those issues that I got in this video, and I like the song until Wild Bill went left field with his hook. But I like what we got from GTW. He's got flow. I just felt like he was misplaced in the construction of the song, and because Bezz Believe came in and absolutely destroyed it, the song was over with, really, for me after that. But then Wild Bill came in, and Wild Bill's voice is still distinctive. I like his voice and I like his country cadence, but I didn't like that he changed the song up towards the end and made it something completely different. So this got an overall score for me of 18.
Wild Bill had the longest verse too.
Well, he made it something different, so he probably should have had the longest verse.
When I hear this song, the first thing I thought was Wild Bill must be that old school guy in the hood that everybody respects.
Okay.
And we just gonna get him on the record. Like he had a personality to me, personality-wise. He almost stole the song without saying anything. Matter of fact, I think Wild Bill would have had, if I had nothing against him, I enjoyed watching him more than I enjoyed listening to him. Because he had some type of old school general type of personality that I rock with. Like he had his shirt half off, he had that hockey mask on, like Wild Bill's a killer. I'm gonna
he had you said it right, he had personality.
Yes.
He brought that to the song. But I felt it was kind of misplaced because, you know, this ain't your song, fam. You know, let the lead artist get the shine. You don't have to have the shine just you being the feature. But he came in and took the song over and made it his own, which is why I took off so much for GTW, because bro, it wasn't even a song by the end of it. You know, Bezz came in and murdered the beat.
Actually, by the end of the song, had you forgot about GTW?
Yes, I did. Yes.
You basically got bodied by Bezz with the verses.
Yes.
And you got out charisma by Wild Bill.
Yes. All personality 1000%. Like you were an afterthought at that point.
Like you should have planked or something. Like you should. I'm saying he should have done something in the background. Right. Maybe, I don't know. But by the end of the record, I had forgot about him because Bezz bars was so.
Yeah.
He brings it every time. Matter of fact, Bezz is becoming one of those guys. Y'all better be careful getting those features from him.
Yeah, you might get slick bodied.
Because I think 2 or 3 features that we've covered that he's on, we really covered him more than who song it was. He's definitely killing the features. But if you need a feature, get with my guy Bezz Believe. He's definitely putting that work in.
Don't get no more features from Bezz. Y'all better leave him alone. Let him do his solo shit. Don't get no more features.
But let me tell you what I would like to see.
Okay.
I would like to see if this isn't already, GTW Rome and Wild Bill made me think of a country rap version of Boosie and Webby.
I can see that. Yes, I can see that.
Like they could do a COUNT. I spelled it wrong, but they could do a COUNTRYRAP. That's me or something. Because they had that New Orleans feel.
Right.
I don't know what the hell I just spelled.
Well, definitely Wild Bill. Boosie and Webby. I can see them putting together a group project. That would be dope.
Yeah, and with that same, they're obviously from New Orleans. Because that is, if they're not from New Orleans, they definitely have roots in New Orleans or like that sound. Because there's an old school New Orleans sound, almost like a bounce sound. I would love to hear them work together as a group. I don't know about solo how much I would care for it, but I think if they work together, it will balance their personalities off. Because sometimes in groups we expect that paradigm of them being totally opposite. And it's respected because you'll like this one and you'll like that one.
That's because we're used to it in core rap like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
because the other one balances the other one out. Yes. Yes.
And if you took Bezz off this record, I think we would have got that feel. We wouldn't have forgot GTW was on here.
Agreed.
So
agreed.
The video was shot by Jungle Films. Cover other videos shot by them. Again, I thought it was a cool record. Gave me that NO feel. I love that NO. Louisiana. We might need to do a Louisiana special on country rap because there are a lot of country rap artists coming out of Louisiana.
Ooh, that sounds like a show, fam. Like we could do a show based off of states or a series. That could be a whole nother series that we can do for Country Rap Report. Like the country rappers of this state. That sounds, hey, that might, don't nobody try to steal it now. That was debuted here. We almost at episode 200 and we still farting out ideas. You cannot have it. Write it down. That might be a special edition or something. Yeah.
There might be like beginning of the year, like when we do our females and groups, because obviously we're going to have to eliminate the group show.
Yeah, they don't exist.
But yeah, because Louisiana is woof. Louisiana is woof. And Georgia low key, back in the day, one of the hip hop publications, I don't remember which one it was, so I don't even want to give credit to a magazine that didn't do it, but they used to have something called the Region Report. And they actually done that in print. But I don't remember. It was one of the smaller mags.
Rap Sheet or something like that?
It might have been either Rap Sheet, Murder Dog.
Okay.
But it wasn't like The Source or Double XL. It was one of those other ones that was fighting for, but they had a regional report. And actually I learned about a lot of artists who I then proceeded to purchase their music from that region report.
Country Rap Regional Report. Claimed.
Country Rap Regional Report. But all in all, like I said, I would love to see them two work as a group as opposed to, solo.
Agreed.
And it wouldn't shock me if I found out GTW Rome was the actual producer.
Okay.
It wouldn't shock me. All right, moving on.
Okay. Last two.
I'm going to switch it up. It
doesn't matter. I gave both perfects. It don't even matter.
Okay. I'm going to switch it up because you already done put one in contention. Next up. This is a guy. And if you're watching, we are looking for you. We still have your interview slot waiting.
Yes, we do.
Next up, we have
busy man,
producer, co-CEO, videographer, Mr. Breadwin Deville. And the name of this joint is White Boy. The first thing I gotta say is this song was immediately added to my playlist. I love this record, and more than anything, there's a concept in this record.
What are you talking about?
No, I ain't saying. I said it's a concept. It's not even talking about nobody.
Who are you talking about?
A bunch of people.
Yes, he's talking about a lot of people, bro. And he called no names, but some of y'all gonna be hit when you watch this motherfucker.
He's talking about you and you and you, a bunch of y'all.
Yes, sir.
For real. You know what I like? The simplicity of this video. I love the simplicity of the all black, the black screen, and the smoke. That's it of this video. You got Breadwin, black screen, and some smoke, and a beanie, and a black tee.
Yeah, he kept it simple.
You know what? All he needed to do was add the white face. It would have been a scene from the cover of Dead Presidents. Remember that movie?
I might say in a very long time. I don't even remember.
Well, just the box. The box was like him with a beanie, black shirt, with a pistol, but his face was painted white because he robbed the bank. This song, this should be called White Boys, parentheses, Country Rap Money Grab.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish because you're taking everything that I got on my paper. Go ahead.
Because this is about all you guys who was rapping about hanging in the trap.
Oh, I can name a couple of those.
Or you now super smart and political activists.
Ooh, there's a whole subgenre of those. I can name a couple of those.
This is a dope record, man. This is one of the best conceptualized records I've heard, or maybe conceptualized is not even the right word I should be using. But this is the topic of what this record about is dope. You know what I'm saying? I like it, Breadwin, you did your thing. Matter of fact, in other things we've covered by Breadwin, I don't even know if I put him. I didn't even expect this from him.
No, I did not. This is levels above the stuff that we've been getting. Because I think a lot of it was fun-loving or happy, you know, or just having a good time, that type of record. Like we didn't know that he had bars and was throwing shots. You know, at least until now, all of the stuff that we reviewed, none of this is like this. This is, first of all, shots fired. And he's talking about you. Now, if you think he's talking about you, then go and listen to the song. But I'm pretty sure he's talking about you. And this is you, whoever's watching this. You're going to be hit when you watch this video. So be prepared. And I hope you're going to go back and diss him. Because he threw some stuff out there, and I know he's talking about 99.9% of the people that are in this genre right now.
That's a big, not 99.9.
99.9, fam, because we talking about, and he ain't pulling no shots, and some of them major folks. And he ain't got to be like, you know what, I was talking about something. You ain't got to say it, Breadwin. I already know what you're talking about. Because I didn't analyze the lyrics. I already know what you're talking about, fam. It's okay. Those shots were fired, and I'm sure those shots were hit by those folks, and you're going to be catching shade from here on out because you done ruffled some feathers of some major people and their people. And then I'm not saying that it wasn't justified because everything that you said in these lyrics are true. I can't go with the whole white rapper graveyard that their co-CEO digs with, but I see your view of country rap, and I agree with it. I agree with it 1,000%. These people do need to shape up and get their shit together. You came in talking all this country shit, but you know, months ago you was talking all this gangster shit. Now I'm saying that there isn't such thing as a gangster country, or what we calling it, country trap. Like that does exist over here now. So you might be gearing it more towards those folks, but those people are still doing country trap. They still in the country, but still in the streets. You know, they might be in them country streets, but it's still in them streets. You know, so I'm not saying that what you aren't saying isn't true or isn't valid. Just look at the perspective. Country rap isn't just about being mudding and or going floating down the river. There are different varying versions of country rap now. And we went over at least 5 since we've started this entire podcast. So yes, you are right about what you were saying. You're going to ruffle some feathers and some people are going to be hit, and they should be. But at the same time, this is an emerging genre where there's room for all of that stuff that you talked about in this song, that everybody can have a piece and eat. We can all eat, and it be valid music, and not a country rap money grab.
And if it don't apply, let it fly.
Agreed. But this is one of the records of the year for me, though, because of the context.
Write it down.
Imagine if. No, we ain't got to imagine it, because it was done in a very similar way with Tom and Adam, but they did it from a different perspective. when they were making fun of the white boys that were rapping when in their video, White Boys.
You know what though?
Came from a different angle, and it's the same effect.
You know what though?
What's that?
I like Breadwin's better.
I do too, because it's more.
Sometimes, and I'm not saying his lyrics are simple, but sometimes we need. Adam and Tom gave us that lyrical miracle.
Right.
Breadwin was like, you.
Right.
You were holding down your post in the trap.
Right.
Now you're trying to fish in the sticks.
Right.
Do you got that bomb on you while you out there on the dock of the bay? You got to work with you while you on the dock of the bay? Or you throwing your reel out and your pistol almost fell in the water?
Right.
Hey, come on, man.
Which one you gonna pick? Which one? Pick a side, fam, because according to your fans, you doing both. You talking about this and you doing that.
No, according to you.
Oh, true.
I seen you in jeans and Jordans. Now you got on overalls and cowboy boots. Now you might see me like that. But I ain't rapping. So it don't matter.
Right. We're not entertainers. We're not rappers.
And I'm confused. So I just Brett when you came with it.
Yeah, you did.
But if it don't apply, let it fly. Just let it go over your head. But like my mama say, hit dog will holler. So we're gonna see some subliminals.
I think there might be some diss tracks coming.
Man, ain't nobody trying to diss nobody over it. Boy, do you?
I hope some diss tracks coming. Just for the
ain't nobody dissing no trailer mate. No. If you feel away when you hear this record, and you're like, and you pick up your pen, you say, I trap, and I'm working on a project called Trapping Trouts. I trap and I fish. How dare he talk about me? Remember, to get the Breadwin, you might have to go through Hard, Target, and Simple, man.
Which won't be easy.
So just swallow it, hold it in. Don't put no pen to paper. They ain't playing over that trailer man.
Just go on and take it, fam. Go on and take it.
I think Trailer Made and how they're working together now, by listening to this record and other records that we're going to be reviewing by Breadwin, I think this is definitely a case of steel sharpening steel. Because I'm seeing his growth.
That's dope.
But to me, that's the synergy of putting dope people in a room together. I watched interviews years ago of Snoop, and when they talked about making Doggy Style and Dog Food and The Chronic, how all three of those albums are classic albums, but all those albums came from just months and months of studio. It's like they were working on all three of those projects at the same time.
Okay.
You got Dre working on The Chronic in this room, the Dog Pound working on Dog Food in this room, and Snoop working on Doggy Style in this room. That synergy of just, Lady of Rage, RBX, and all the people who came in and out. Like that synergy was there. I think Trailer Made is creating that same synergy. So don't nobody out there get froggy unless you're getting you a big team. Because we ain't even going to talk about this stuff before the Dolph.
I still haven't heard any of it yet. So you deep into it than I am.
Dolph is my guy.
That one.
Yeah, Dolph is my guy.
Okay,
all right. Okay. Last video of the episode. And maybe someone in the chat can let me know exactly what it is. But it's by Miss Katie Noel. And the name of this joint is Beer Dogs. What is a beer dog?
What's a beer? I don't know what a beer dog is. I love the song though.
So you watched this video and don't know what a beer dog is?
I watched the video multiple times, but it was I don't think she. Well, I think she tried to explain it, but it didn't make sense to me because I don't know. I just thought it was just her people that she'd sit around and drink beer with. Those are her dogs.
The video was shot by dang, I had it wrote down. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you start.
It's at the very beginning of the video.
Yes, it's real something.
I gave it a perfect. There's nothing wrong with this video. As a matter of fact, I gave it a perfect, and I put it in 3 categories for me for contention for Song of the Year, Video of the Year, and Vocalist of the Year. Because Katie did her thing in this. And the video guy did his thing in this. Because he or she, whoever you are.
What 3 categories you said?
Song of the Year, Video of the Year, and Vocalist of the Year.
I got to take one of them off.
Why?
Video of the Year, yes. Vocalist of the Year, yes.
So, bruh, this song is so beautifully done. This is nothing wrong with this song. This song is perfect. Mixing and mastering is perfect. The instrumentation in this is stupid.
All right, write this down. Write this down.
I'm writing it down.
We have a new category.
Okay.
Non-rap Song of the Year.
There's plenty of those that are already in contention. Because SMG Jimmy, his shit was not what Jane's Addiction. I know, but she is too. Jane's Addiction was song. It's in contention for Song of the Year, and it's singing the entire song.
Go ahead.
This is probably not probably. This is Katie's best work thus far, and this is over the past the hit the whistle. The video in this one set it apart because there was no bad angles, perfect lighting, perfect everything in this. The video guy or girl, whoever you are,
Real Vision.
Real Vision, absolutely perfect work. Whoever you are, salute to you. Whoever did your mixing and mastering, whoever had to handle all of them damn guitars in there, this was not an easy job. And then she did a bridge where she switched up and even switched up some stuff tonally and came through on that. This was a perfect record. This is by far some of the best work, not just by a female in this genre, but some of the best work by anybody over here. This is up there with Demon Jones and the quality of work that he does. And he puts out shit consistently, top level, top notch, grade A quality. This is there with her. And I don't know how much of this we're going to get from her, so I have to soak up whatever we get from Katie whenever she throws it out there. This is a standard. If you are a video guy and you need to see what it needs to look like for somebody to look both sexy and to come through and depict the story, this is a good video. The angles in these are perfect. Even when she was leaning against the wall and they were shooting her from the side, perfect angle. When she was out there with her crew and they were all drinking beer, but you got limited light, perfect lighting and perfect angles. Like, this is a great video, perfect video. I still don't know what the fuck a bird dog or beer dog is. I don't care. I love the song, love how she switched up the vocals and the octaves that she was doing in here. This is a perfect Katie Noel record and a perfect record, period. I don't know if I said that this is the perfect score, but yeah, she got a 20.
I hear everything you heard.
Okay.
So I would not deny anything you said. I hear it. The record was mixed perfectly. Those guitars were dumb. They were having major fun in the video. I just didn't like the record because it was too rockish for me.
I got you. And it was a definitely,
but
it's a switch up for her because the last one we got was rap, and the one before that, the project we got was damn near R&B.
Yeah.
So this is definitely a switch up for, and I don't know which Katie Noel shows up whenever we review Katie Noel. Is it the rap? Is it the rock? Is it the R&B seductive stuff? Like, what? I don't know. And I'm okay with all of it because the presentation is usually A+.
Yeah, so I agree with everything you said, and even you saying Song of the Year, based off the work put into it, the instrumentation, the mixing, the mastering, it goes there. Only reason I say no is because
she ain't rapping.
I ain't even gonna say she ain't rapping. This is the weird thing about me. I love live rock.
Okay.
I hate listening to rock.
Oh, damn. I'm that same way with country.
Like, I love, if you have a rock band, you can invite me to your live show and I'm front row rocking with you. But if you tell me to go listen to your channel, your Spotify, I probably won't. Weirdest thing with me, I don't know why I'm that way. I probably would appreciate this record more if I seen Katie perform it, as opposed to me, I got to sit down and watch this for 3 minutes. But I did enjoy how much fun they had in the video, the bar scenes. The dog scene was incredible to me. I enjoyed her interacting with her dog. And the fact that Katie is using her own trucks in the video, I thought was dope. Because I've seen Katie post with those trucks over the past couple of years
right
on the gram. So she ain't written nothing.
Didn't have to.
So again, because this show started after it appeared that Katie stopped rapping so much,
right?
I can't say I miss rapping Katie because there wasn't a country rap report when there was a rapping Katie. But I wish whatever caused her to pretty much abandon rap, that breaks my heart. Because she's shown that she's multi-talented in different facets of the genre. And I would just like to hear her incorporate a little more rap because when she does rap, it's entertaining.
Agreed.
So, yeah, man, I agree with you on everything. Nothing. It's always a pleasure to. We've never gave a bad review on Katie. She always comes with it. It just takes so long for her to come with it.
You're right.
She gonna sneak 1 or 2 in on us a year. That's it.
Right.
I don't know who does less videos, Katie or Church.
Oh, Katie.
You think so?
Katie. Yeah, because Church will do some country stuff, but we try to.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think we need to start reviewing Church's country stuff. We got to start reviewing Church's country stuff. We're going to continue to review Katie.
Okay.
And Church core fan base still loves the rap. So
That's true.
All right, man. Good job, Katie. Katie is a beautiful girl, man. Every time I see her, I'm like, gosh, she is so beautiful. She is. I can't believe a major label hadn't scooped her up, bro. I'm shocked.
She is a star. I don't understand why either. She should be on at least Warner Brothers Nashville.
Bro,
something like that.
Can you imagine if she got with a major label and if they just start kind of nudging towards the LBGT community?
I don't know if they do that. That's probably that's.
You think that's why?
You asked why? I think that is probably why. They don't know what to do with that. Just like they don't know what to do with a white rapper. We talking about core. For her, it would be core country. They don't know what to do with an openly gay lesbian singer / rapper.
Can you imagine the marketing team that Lil Nas X has?
I know the marketing team. I talk to them like once every other day.
All right, now we're not going to talk music. We're just going to talk that marketing team. Mm-hmm. Imagine Katie Noel having Lil Nas X's marketing team. Would she not be out of here? When they came back to the music.
Yes, she would. But do you want to get in that way? He got in on a gimmick. He got in on I'm gay too. She would not come in that way. She's coming in, this is me, I'm not changing who I am. Well, accept me or not.
You're 100% right, because I'm still at the point where I'm not sure Lil Nas X is gay.
It was all gimmick.
You know why I'm saying that and what difference him and Katie might even be bigger.
Right.
And the reason I'm saying that is because she's embraced it via this is my mate.
Yeah, this is my life.
This is my life.
Yes.
Lil Nas X, we only see the antics. We haven't seen a lover. We haven't seen we haven't even heard anyone linked to him.
You're watching the troll.
It actually feels like a troll sometimes.
And the troll is to the sum of, he's probably worth 40 to 50 million. Let's look it up. I ain't got to speculate.
But I'm saying, but he's still being embraced by the community, and he hasn't even proven that's who he is.
Because he didn't have to. Because he was a young black male who came out as
from
gay,
Atlanta,
which has never been done. Like not to that scale, not to somebody who was at the peak of their success with about to be a one-hit wonder, but turned around and be like, oh, by the way, I'm homosexual. Oh shit. It no longer became about the music. It became about the personality now. So now they were able to latch on to that brand and grow that brand and do whatever they want to with it. So now whatever he comes out with, he's got to be around that stigma now that he just created. I'm a young black homosexual and I'm going to create the music that I want to make. So now, what was the song that he had? I don't even remember the damn song.
Montero?
Old Town Road.
Oh, the original.
Old Town Road is no longer relevant. You know, it's no longer about that. It was about the personality and the person and growing that. She doesn't have that luxury. And she won't have that luxury. She because it's more, and I hate to say this, but we're in 2022, it's more acceptable for a young white woman to be a lesbian than it would be for a young black male to be openly gay. And this is probably now it might not be the reality in Atlanta because it would be the exact opposite in Atlanta, but the majority of those folks aren't doing music. Being openly gay and black has been something that has been shunned upon in society. This ain't something that you can just sit around and be like, oh yeah, I like dudes. Like you can't say that shit, especially in music. It's a hush hush thing. But you can do that as being a lesbian. So she doesn't have the luxury of having that wow effect, that oh shit effect, that it's almost a gimmick, but her lifestyle isn't a gimmick. She wouldn't have that luxury. So she would have to get it honest and get it through the advertising and marketing and branding, which she can do because she's a pretty person. She has actual talent, and she has this instrumentation or the people around her that can play to add validity to the music. Now it's just more about the budget. She could if she got Lil Nas's budget behind what she was doing or what she could do right now, she's fucking out of here. She's past Taylor Swift because she has a built-in community that is going to support her and lift her up, whatever she's going through. Like whether it's bullshit or not, that community is there to support you, bad or good. That is one of the luxuries of having a community behind you. The black community don't support Lil Nas X just because he's gay. The black community supported him because he was a young black male and doing this song in a genre that he wasn't supposed to. The moment he said he was gay, them black folks was like, oh shit, fam, I'm fuck with that gay shit. These are their words. This is the words of the community. I don't fuck with that gay shit, fam. I'm gonna walk away from that. Even though they slick was still playing the song, they backed away from it, because that's just how black folks have been conditioned. She has a win. And just a matter of, that might be a discussion we need to have when we had that conversation with Celine. You got somebody over here that's probably $1 million act. All she needs is a little buttons to be pushed. And she's got radio. She can get radio. And it ain't got to be country rap. She can get radio today. And it'll be not just, LGBTQ radio, but it'll be mainstream radio. And they're supporting her 1,000%.
I wholeheartedly agree. I can see her with makeup lines.
Oh, bro.
I can see her with we was talking about a meal. I can see her with a meal.
She already got her own brand, Diesel Gang shit. She already got her own clothing. Like that shit could be in Walmart tomorrow. No doubt. Yeah. All she needs is them buttons pushed, bro.
Now, a lot of times we talk about teams. And do you think she needs to readjust her team, or they're not making her put in enough work? Does she even still have the same team she had when we started this show? Do you know?
She does not. She does not. That team is being restructured. I think it's just her and the close-knit people that she has around her, which is probably not to her benefit if she wants to get that big spotlight. If she wants major shit, she's gonna have to bring in a major team, or the team that she has is going to have to assist or be taught by a major team, because they are not going on that trajectory. They're doing steps. They're going up little plateaus, small, bit by bit. But that big team needs you to go up that and shoot up that ladder. There's no steps, because in those steps there's time being lost from moving from this level to that level, and then this level to that level. When you jump on a major team or with a major label or major distributor or whatever that is, this escalation happens within a year. There's not I'm doing this year and I'm doing that year and I'm doing that year. No, this is a year thing. This is a year progression. It is a year of snatching you and moving you to all-star status.
Listen, everybody out there, from now, you know what? You don't know what I'm about to say. And then we're going to get into the project shout out.
Okay.
From now on, every one of these videos that we do, I'm going to mention this, and then I need y'all to tag 300 ENT and Celine Boyle and tell them Vic and Spank needs to head your country rap department. Was I wrong for doing that?
No, you're not wrong, because we're both on this.
Because we're saying too much now, and my wheels, I can't even finish this show because my wheels are spinning. And I'm like, we need to be with our feet up. They need to give us an office somewhere.
I don't need no office. I need a traveling expense so I can go and talk to these people and convince them that 300 is the way to go.
Yes. From now on, if y'all love us, whether it's an Instagram post advertising the show, tag Sling Boab 300 ENT, I think.
He gonna hate you for this, bro.
Huh?
He gonna hate you.
And what's the hashtag? Let Spank and Vic. I don't know. We need a hashtag.
No, country rap division. Hashtag CRR country. No, country rap. 300 country rap or something. I don't know. You come up with it, and then we'll
yes. From now on, we need to hashtag it, because Spank and Vic, we need to be gateway over at 300. Because some labels got to take a chance, but we can't trust this with anybody.
No. This isn't something that you.
It's got to be someone who understands the ground floor.
Yeah.
And see, now I'm starting to get scared, bro.
Why?
No, I'm getting scared that someone's going to take 200 episodes of work, God knows how many conversations, and sneak in. You know how the music industry does. Somebody done all this work, and then someone peeps around the corner like, oh, they're ready now. Hey, y'all, come on. We got this vehicle. You know how they do.
Right.
How they steal artists.
It could be happening right now.
I mean, because in talking about Katie Noel, just off this video, yeah, man. There's some people over here that people need to be taking a look at. Stop being scared. Country rap division.
I wouldn't call it scared. They're complacent. They're used to dealing with rap in a certain way, with a certain demographic, and they don't know that other side. So because they don't know it, they're not even trying to learn it. They're not even really trying to look over there. But you know what makes them look over there? When a white rapper sells out a 9,000 seat venue for 2 days in a row. When the artists that you fucking got that are probably $300,000 to $200,000 acts don't do that. That makes you pay attention. That makes you be like, oh, y'all doing what over there? And this is what now? Country rap? That's a real thing? Let me sit down. And that's when they go and hire an intern to do some studying on the genre and look up numbers.
No intern better not call me. You getting cussed out. Who sent you?
Who sent you?
Who been watching? Who seen the hashtag?
All they gotta do is watch all our episodes. You see the players. You know who's in the genre just by watching the episodes.
Look, you said that 9,000 seat venue. A established artist, we had a conversation about those two shows.
Right.
When I had that conversation with a label who has an I'm gonna call name. I had that conversation with Grand Hustle.
Right.
And they said, what? It's like
what?
They said Tip can't sell out back-to-back 9,000 seat shows in Atlanta.
Bro, Jay-Z does that. Alicia Keys does that. Beyonce does that.
I'm talking about Tip's label.
I know.
Yeah, label said he cannot sell out 9,000 seats in his backyard today.
Bro, church is doing what Michael Jackson would do, or Stevie Wonder, or Prince. Now we know the magnitude of those names. These are legendary folks that would sell out back-to-back days in a venue that holds more than 5,000 people in a random city. Like the church is doing this now, and he's content with doing it to this level.
Do you think church? Because what's the Macon Coliseum hold?
Coliseum holds 8,000, 9,000 people.
Do you think if the Macon Coliseum was in Nashville, he could have sold it out?
Oh yeah,
I think he could have too.
Oh yeah,
I think he could have too. All right, ladies and boys and girls, we're going to keep it moving. It is time for the project shout out. Today's project shout out goes out to that guy, Country Cody. In 2020, Country Cody released his project Target Practice. All right. It was a 10-song project. It came out June 16th. 10 songs, 38 minutes, 36 seconds. I had an opportunity to check out the project. My favorite joint was this joint he had called Lone Cowboy. It features one of my favorite up-and-coming country artists, Rashad, but it was very, very dope. And I also liked, he had a joint on there called Beach Bum that was very, very entertaining to me, and T-Bird. So when y'all get an opportunity, please check out Country Cody's Target Practice. Again, that joint was released June 16th, 2020. 10 songs, 38 minutes, 36 seconds. Country Cody, thank you also for getting in the Country Rap Report 16-bar challenge, and you are today's project shout out.
Cheers.
Woo. You just made me, I think I'm gonna get a mason jar and get somebody to print Country Rap Report on it and start just drinking out of mason jars.
That's dope. That's Blind Fury's country name, by the way.
Mason Jar?
Yeah.
Mason Jar is his name.
That's his name.
I did not know that. That's dope though. All right, quick recap, and we can give out some of these IGs. All right. We started the entire show off with Lewis Hensley. His joint was Cocaine Cowboys. It featured Jay Vinci. And you can follow Lewis Hensley on the gram at Lewis Hensley, Lewishensley. Let's get my guy up to 20K. 20K. And it does say as producer, recording artist, musician.
Okay.
And when you look at his IG, you can tell he's all over the place, like some rock, some pop. He does a lot of different things.
Lewis, you need to pick a genre fan. And at least until you get a solid fan base, because right now you're confusing the fan base. You don't know what the fan we don't know what fan base wants you.
You know what's funny?
And
hearing you know what's funny hearing that comment from you?
What's that?
I remember back in the day you would encourage this type of behavior.
I would have. No, I wouldn't have, because maybe after I done some work with labels, I also understand that when you have different styles and different brands, you have to have different marketing strategies for all of those.
Yes.
So if you're doing pop, rock, country, there's 3 different genres, and some of them don't intertwine. So you got to have 3 different budgets. So this is me being the businessman and learning from experience and failures that you need to pick something that you can jump on and stand on and get a solid fan base first. And then once you open that door, then you can start branching off and doing other diverse styles, which will bring in those other fan bases. But you need something to stand on first. Right now, it just looks random, and randomness doesn't sell records. I'm
sure if you have those old Red Clay Warrior notes.
Oh, I don't have none of that.
I'm sure you had Homeboy doing a rock type song, and I'm sure. Because back then, you wanted the artists to be as diverse as possible.
I did, because I wanted them to show their diversity in their styles and their skills. I did.
But that was before we knew there was a marketing budget.
Hell yeah.
That was before we knew that. So you live, you learn, you grow.
Yes, sir.
Next up, we had GTW Rome. The name of his joint was Cut It Up 2.
The feature that was on Lewis, does he have an
oh yeah, let me pull it up real quick. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Jay Vinci.
I liked him.
Jay Vinci. And it's JAY.VINCHI. My guy has 46K.
I see him. I got him.
46K, and he was very entertaining.
Yes, he was.
Very entertaining. All right. Then we had GTW Rome. GTW Rome, and the name of his joint was Cut Up 2, and it featured Wild Bill and you have my Bezz Believe.
I'm writing. I'm getting these IGs while we do it.
All right, you can check out GTW Rome on the gram at GTW Rome. That's GTWROME, and that does stand for Go to War Rome. More of that New Orleans feel. More of that New Orleans feel. And y'all know how to find Bezz Believe. B-E-Z-Z-B-I-E. I'm sorry, B-E-Z-Z-B-E-L-I-E-B-E. And you can find Wild Bill at official Wild Bill 337. Make sure you follow all those guys. And I got a question. GTW Rome, where is Cut Up 1? Next up, we had Mr. Breadwin Deville, and the name of that joint is White Boy. Never gotta run your mouth.
Man, I wasn't following Breadwin. That's messed up.
You can follow Breadwin at Breadwin, Breadwin. Everybody need to go follow Breadwin now because he does not have enough followers. 1,686. Let's get that guy up to 2K. And when I be looking and I see people who follow, and I see people that we follow, that we communicate with, they're not following, I be wondering, what the hell wrong with y'all? Why y'all ain't following Breadwin? I ain't gonna call your name. Why y'all ain't following Breadwin? And the last video of the day we reviewed was Miss Katie Noel, and the name of that joint was Dog Beers.
Dog Beers?
Dog Beers. I actually said it wrong in the intro. It's Dog Beers. I apologize. Dog Beers. And we can follow her at I_am_Diesel Gang. And I actually always thought that it should be Katie Noel something. And that might be an AMA that we need to have, because is that good branding for her? And obviously it's not hard to find her because she has 282,000 followers. But would she have more if it was Katie Noel?
That would mean that you would have to man 2 different Instagrams and asking people in the new genre to do that when it's already difficult to get them to do one right, might be asking too much.
Uh-oh.
Man, get off the ground.
No, Katie Noel. Inquiring minds want to know, are you still in that relationship? Because she was definitely had that relationship on Front Street. Am I correct?
She did.
Am I correct?
Yeah.
Now she's Miss Steal Your Bitch. I'm just reading what I see.
Get off it.
Miss Steal Your Bitch. I can't remember, what was that girl's name, man?
I don't know.
Amber or something. Do I see? All right, now this is that news part of me. Found her. Oh, that ain't her.
They get married. I don't think they broke up.
Maybe she's just showing her list, maybe?
Maybe. Keeping her personal business personal.
Yeah. I guess. Call it what you want. I see something that looks like it's been stripped down, but it ain't. Rest in peace to Kelsey Lee, because this would be something that she would be all over.
Yeah.
she would be all. Matter of fact, we would probably already known about it.
She would have inboxed us.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Kelsey. All right, ladies and boys and girls, make sure y'all visit countryrapreport.com. Make sure y'all drop those hundreds for Helen for making everything. Y'all make sure y'all become part of one of the latest, dopest chats on the tube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. One of the latest, dopest chats on the tube. I think our chat would be stupid if we went live, bro.
I agree. We can go live once a month. I'm okay with that. That live might need to be one of the AMAs. That way we can just put them out there, because most of the AMAs be off the top of the dome anyway. So why not?
All right, ladies and boys and girls, it's been another exciting episode of the Country Rap Report. Salute to all the artists we covered. Make sure y'all check out all the videos. The links are in the description, and they're also timestamped. So make sure y'all go check all the videos for everybody who almost 200 episodes later still asking, why y'all don't show the video?
Really? They still asking that?
Yeah, from time to time people ask.
Bruh.
Go watch them. Let them people get when you want us to send people to see your video, come on. Stop acting crazy. It's your boy Big XL.
It's your dude Spank.
We are the Country Rap Report. Until next time. Peace.
Peace.